This program contains subject matter and language that may be disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised.
My name's Joey. From Weaverville, California.
My name's Corinne. I'm from Weaverville, California. We've been together about 3 years now.
Corinne and I first met when she came over to my house.
I was babysitting his kids. He comes in, he's like, oh, hey. And I was like, oh, hi, and I don't know what happened, but we just started talking.
Corinne is really intelligent and very giving, but she needs to feel valued and accepted because she's emotionally fragile.
I can't support the relationship between Joey and Corinne because it is a dual addiction. He addicts to the person, and then if they're using, he addicts to the substance.
We are using methamphetamine.
Joey and I use about $200 a day, and we'll smoke all day. I use meth because it distracts me. It makes me not feel and think.
The first hit, there's a weight lifted off my shoulders. It's a mental shutdown. You lose yourself. Normally I get meth by either trade, something I have, tools, or helping out around their house.
I make money from internet modeling. So I just took showers and recorded it, and people pay $50 every time. It's not something that I ever really wanted to do. It feels degrading, but it's easy cash. I make about $900 a week. I asked Joe if he was okay. He said absolutely, as long as I don't sleep with anybody. Anything to get the drug.
Because of Corinne's addiction, she neglects herself, her personal health.
I get down to about 97 pounds when I get real bad on drugs. I have scars all over my face from all the picking I did. I get infections in my mouth. I have lost 1, 2, 3. I've lost 6 teeth, I think. 2 of them I had to pull myself.
It wears down your bones. It takes a toll on your body. I feel like a 70-year-old man when I wake up. You never know when you're gonna get something laced in like fentanyl. There's a lot of overdoses here, especially with fentanyl.
I've had 8 ODs, and that's because of their fentanyl.
Corinne OD'd in a park bathroom, white as a sheet, blue lips. Took 4 Narcans to bring her back.
The addiction and the drugs sabotage Corinne and Joey's relationship completely.
When we're using, we are toxic. Meth brings us together and it rips us apart.
I absolutely love my brother and I want him to do good, but it's hard for me to wrap my head around where he is in life right now.
I'm the 4th born of 5 kids. I've got 3 older brothers, 1 little sister.
We grew up here in Weaverville. Growing up, we didn't have a lot. It was kind of payday to payday thing. You know, the cabinets were empty, the water would be shut off or the electricity would be shut off.
It was hard.
My dad was always working, logging out in the woods or working at sawmills, and when he was home, he was drinking or using meth.
My dad used to cook it or steal it, both, but I mean, yeah. My mom was amazing, but her and my dad would fight a lot, and she took a lot of hits for us, that's for damn sure.
My dad was always a brawler, pretty aggressive.
My dad wasn't evil, he was just high.
You just kind of stayed clear of Dad when you got that way.
Mom took care of us when we were growing up, working long hours. I always wanted to be a teacher or a counselor. But when I was 15 years old, I dropped out of high school and started logging to help pay for bills and stuff and keep our place. On the crew I was logging with, I think I was the only sober one, but everybody else was using meth pretty heavily. I worked there for 7 years. When I was 23, I had gotten married. I've known her for a long time. She was awesome, really awesome. We were married for 2 years, and come to find out she'd been cheating on me for a long time, and I had no idea. We got divorced after that.
It was a surprise. Nobody was expecting it. I'm sure it wasn't easy on him.
A little while after that, 2012, me and my girlfriend got together. We've known each other since we were really young. We'd been together a year and 1 day, and then our son was born.
They ended up taking off and going to Oregon, I think, to try to do better.
I was working at the mining claim up there, and it was hard work. She worked night shift. We were fighting at the time. I was working long hours, and there were days where I could barely move. You don't have time to be tired. You don't have time to be weak. You have to just get your job done. Somebody had asked me one day if I wanted any meth. Everybody else was using meth pretty heavily. In my mind, it felt like this was gonna fix things for me. I'd have more energy. That was the first time I tried meth. It was the grossest feeling I've ever felt in my life. It's just gritty, ugly, nasty feeling. I was so ashamed of myself, but I continued to use because I was working my ass off. I was burnt out. I felt like it would help me at work, but things got bad really fast. Then the more excuses I made, the worse it got. I got fired from my job. We were evicted from our house. There was nothing left in Oregon for us.
She took the kids and went to Texas, and one day we just got a call from Joey, and he said, "I'm coming back."
I moved back to California in 2017.
He didn't look good.
It's like 140 pounds and no money.
I said, something's going on, but he kind of just pushed it off.
I was so lost without my kids. And then, like a month after that, my dad had died.
Joey and Mom were always really close, so he took it real hard.
Joey was devastated by his mom passing, and he was depressed and laying in his bed for days at a time. Since then, he's been trapped in this dark, terrible, sad place. And now with the relationship with Corinne, sharing addictions, and then putting themselves in dangerous situations. He could end up in jail or prison or dead from just the whole paradigm that he's existing in right now.
I know he wants to do good and do better and get his kids back, but
So let's go to the garage.
Okay.
nothing really ever changes with Joey. It seems like he's stuck in where he's at. It's always the same story with getting his place cleaned up and ready for the kids, and he just keeps using and nothing gets fixed.
Corinne has so much potential. It's really hard to see her just lose everything because of the decisions that she's making. Corinne was born in Weaverville, California. She was always bright and she was always happy.
My brother, Cairo, was born 3 years later.
We would go to the swimming hole. We would, play board games. I was really close with her.
After her brother came, when I was 24, I left Corinne's father because he was cheating on me with this.
My brother was 5 and I was 8. It was so hard on me and my brother.
I was going to college and then I worked at the elementary school in the morning. But because of the stress of everything, I had started drinking a lot.
It was just hard. We had to sit there and watch my mom struggle with addiction.
I would hold her hair because she was throwing up.
I tried to be a good mother, but addiction's tough, So they got themselves up. She did her own schoolwork.
I loved school because everyone at school was different. Teachers were different. It was a different environment.
Corinne was very involved in everything. She was also a mentor at the teen center.
And she was very interested in what she had to say. In fact, she would always put more interest in the person she's talking to than ever in herself.
Everything was going good. Corinne was doing great, but Weaverville is kind of a center of meth use.
My friend's mom was one of the biggest meth dealers in Weaverville. So my first time trying it was with my best friend, and I was like 14. And I said, you know what? I want to know what the fuss is about. And then I did it. It hurt. And then I felt it. And I was like, oh, I get it. And then I think about it maybe 24 hours later, I felt the worst feelings I've ever felt in my life. And I said, is this normal? And she's like, yeah, that's how it is every time. I was like, how do you make it go away? She's like, you do more. But I did not get addicted that day.
When Corinne was a teenager, she had been dating a boy her age, but then she got talking to his older brother who was in the Navy. And when he came back to California, he started dating Corinne. I called the police a couple times, but she was sneaking out to go see him. And
I was 14 and dumb. Didn't even really know him, but I thought I loved this guy.
her boyfriend went to Utah to get another job and got in a car accident.
He was driving and he hit a coyote and he went off the road and he broke his neck and died. And it was devastating. It was devastating.
Her boyfriend passed away before we even knew that Corinne was pregnant.
I was 16 when I had my son, so I worked really hard. I graduated 2 years early with honors, with scholarships. I got accepted to Berkeley, San Luis Obispo, but I chose Humboldt State University because I wanted to be closer to home and because I just liked the vibe of the place. I had just turned 17 when I went to college. My mom watched my son because I was very busy at a health center because I wanted to do healthcare. I got the medical assistant position at the healthcare center on campus. And I also had another full-time job, which was working at an animal foundation across the street from my apartment. And I was a full-time student as well. I wanted to be a nurse. I wanted to help people. So I got into the healthcare field, and I loved it. What happened after that was the most unfortunate thing. They were cutting the nursing program because of budget cuts. They announced that 1,000 students are going to be randomly selected to lose their work study. I opened my mailbox one day, and it had a red little, and it said, "We're sorry to inform you, but you have been selected." And from that day forward, I lost my job at the Animal Foundation, at the healthcare center. I couldn't pay my rent. I couldn't afford my books. And I gave up immediately. I didn't even drop out properly. I'm on academic probation still.
After that, she lost her self-esteem and her self-worth.
I was in shock, and I started partying.
Corinne fell in with the lesser crowds around here, and just started using and acting out of control.
My drug of choice was methamphetamines. It really helps you forget and not feel. Sounds crazy, but I hate meth. Meth took every relationship, every good one, and then it took my son.
Corinne's son, he got tired of everything, and a few years ago, he ended up calling CPS for himself. That's how bad it got. He just couldn't take it anymore.
My son is in Florida with my brother. My brother is a great influence.
I used to always think that she was someone that didn't get knocked down, kept trying, no matter how much was thrown at her. But I guess eventually something gave.
I worked so hard, and you can lose everything so fast. And then you wake up after it's over and you go, what the hell happened? That wasn't me, but it was.
Do you feel she's a good mother?
I think she tries very, very hard to be a good mother. But I really don't understand how Corinne could have let it get this bad, though.
Where's your proof?
I have recordings of every message.
I don't give a You think I'm fucking...
Joey, I have to, so... Oh, no.
Hi. I'm Amanda. I've heard awesome things about you. We want to start by letting your uncle read something that he wrote for you.
I'm here today to let you know I love and care for you first and foremost. I have every confidence that you can overcome anything you set your mind to and come out shining when all is said and done.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Okay, Jennifer.
Corinne, I love you, and I'm here today to apologize and take responsibility for what trauma I've caused in the past with my drinking and not realizing what was happening to you with the people I allowed into your life. We all have work to do to repair our relationship. We are all here today to help save your life from your addiction.
Thank you.
I love you so much.
I love you too.
Never fathomed how much I hurt you. Can I give you a hug?
You and I have gotten to know each other a lot better in the last few weeks amid all this drama and chaos. And I know you're a really good person. So, I do hope you go, accept treatment and go.
Of course I'm gonna go, you guys.
Yeah? Yeah, you're gonna go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome.
All right.
All right, you have a lot of people rooting for you. All right, girl, we believe in you.
Thank you so much, seriously.
Hey, Dad. Whoa. Hi.
My name's Zach.
Good to meet you.
It's good to meet you, dude.
You too.
Come on in, man. Join
All
us.
right.
Take a seat. We got a special spot just for you. What we really want to do is just have a simple conversation about some of the stuff that's been going on with you. Johnny, let's start with you, man.
All right, so Joey, growing up, it was always just us kids doing everything together. I remember the big tree fort we built in the backyard, how you were always so good with building and determined to get the job done. I always thought you would end up building houses or being a contractor someday. Then the drugs got a hold of you, and you lost your drive to finish anything. You stopped showing up to work and providing for your family. That was really hard to see. It broke my heart to think how bad things had gotten for you and to be losing custody. Since then, things haven't gotten any better. This is your chance to get your life back on track. All of us want you to do good. Please don't miss out on this opportunity. I love you, bro.
I love you too, man.
I want you to do good, man.
First and foremost, I love you. You're an amazing man, and I am blessed to have you in my life. Your focus and capacity and health is fading. In the last 3 years that I can't bear the thought of losing you. At the same time, I could not allow you to live in our home if you are using. I also know that in the deepest depths of your heart, all you want is your children with you in a safe and healthy home to raise them in. But we both know that you have to be sober and healthy to have any chance of achieving it. You have to choose whether you're ready and what is the right treatment for you. I will always be emotionally supportive and loving, and I will never give up. You are so amazing and so strong and have the heart of a warrior, a father, and a son. I love you.
Let me ask you, would you be willing to go to treatment today?
Today?
Today.
Let's go.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, awesome.
How many people have to do
You deserve this.
Yeah, this is the first step on an incredible journey, my friend.
We love you, bro.
Love you too, man. Thank you.
You got this.
All right. Love you, bro.
We love you,
bro.
man.
Bye, Beast.
Ah.
I've been sober 71 days, and I'm so excited. I feel healthy. It's like you can see better, you can think better. My mind is clear. Joey is and forever will be my best friend. I will always have a place in my heart for him. I love him unconditionally. Right now, I hope to just concentrate on myself so that I can get better. And my only hope is that he's feeling the same way about himself.
I've been sober now for 69 days, and I feel really good. I haven't felt this good, I think, ever, honestly. And first time I've got clarity. My biggest challenge in treatment is not feeling like I've been there for my kids. I call my kids almost every day now. It's a relationship that never really happened before. Me and Corinne are no longer together. We have to work on ourselves, fix ourselves before we can be good for anybody. Two broken boards don't build a sturdy bench. And so we're gonna focus on ourselves and our family. I wanna look back on my life. I want my kids to look back and be like, man, my dad was awesome. He was there for people. He was there for us. He was there for himself.